Been having a pretty rough tournament in college basketball. 1-5 my last 6 selections, and the game that we did win was when they brought the players back on the court and Duke made a free throw to cover the spread. College basketball, NCAA tournament, rough season this year for Ty Gaston. But the good news is the NBA has been doing very well. We had Atlanta and Charlotte over yesterday, a winner. We had Chicago yesterday, a winner, and Utah, an outright winner yesterday. 3-0, plus our free daily video wins again with Golden State. 3 straight daily video winners in a row. But like I said, 0-2 yesterday in the NCAA. Had Notre Dame and Kentucky over the total. They couldn't do it. And had Arizona minus the points over Wisconsin. A loser. But we'll see what we can do today, see if we can get back on track. I've got 2 analyses on our college basketball games today. Let's get right to those games. NCAA tournament from the Carrier-Durham in Syracuse, New York, the East Regional Final. Michigan State's 2.5 over Louisville and 128.5. Michigan State is the number 7 seed. Louisville's the number 4 seed. Michigan State, the number 7 seed. The number 7 seed last year, UConn won, but there wasn't another 7 seed that got into the Final Four prior to that since 1984. 58% of the public are betting on Michigan State. Michigan State beat Oklahoma, Virginia, and Georgia to get into this Elite 8. Louisville beat NC State, Northern Iowa, and squeaked by UC Irvine to get this far. The over is 7-3 in Michigan State's last 10 games. The under is 10-4 in Louisville's last 14 games overall. Michigan State shooting just 63% from the free throw line during the tournament, while Louisville shooting 72% in the tournament from the free throw line. Michigan State is shooting 39% from the three-point range, though, while Louisville is just hitting 30%. Duke is a 2-point favorite over Gonzaga and the total 144. This is being played in the NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. This is the South Regional semi-final, or the South Regional final, excuse me. 52% of the public are betting on Duke. Gonzaga is 35-2 on the season, while Duke is 32-4. Gonzaga lost this season to BYU and Arizona, while Duke lost to Notre Dame twice, NC State, and Miami. Both teams are not good free throw shooting teams. Duke is playing in its 20th Elite 8 game. Gonzaga is playing in just their 2nd Elite 8 game, the first one since 1999. Coach K is 11-2 in Elite 8 games for Duke. Gonzaga was just 6 points from having an undefeated season. Gonzaga is the nation's best field goal percentage team at 53%, 39% from three-point range, and they dish out 16.5 assists per game. Duke's Okafor could have foul trouble today going against Gonzaga's 2 big 7-footers. Sunday, March 29th, let's get to the NBA. Houston's 2.5 over Washington, 205.5. Houston's 1-4 against the spread the last 5 meetings. Washington's 0-8 against the spread the last 8 Sundays. And Houston is 8-1 against Eastern Conference opponents their last 9 games. Brooklyn's 6.5 over the Lakers in 202. The under's 10-1 the last 11 meetings in New York. LA Lakers are 10-1 against the spread the last 11 games following a straight-up loss. New Orleans is 12 over Minnesota and 198.5. New Orleans won the last 3 meetings, 3-0 against the spread. The over's 5-0 in Minnesota's last 5 Sunday games. Cleveland's 16.5-point favorite over Philadelphia in 201. The under's 9-1 the last 10 meetings. 76ers are 10-3 against the spread the last 13 meetings against Cleveland Cavs. Clippers are 5.5 over Boston in 207. The under 17-7 the last 24 meetings. LA Clippers are 4-1 against the spread the last 5 in Boston. Miami's a 3-point favorite over Detroit, 194.5. Detroit's 4-0 straight up, 4-0 against the spread, 4-0 on the overs the last 4 games, while Miami is 5-0 on the unders their last 5 games. Indiana's a 1-point favorite over Dallas in 199.5. Dallas is 2-9 against the spread the last 11 games. The Mavs are 0-7 against the spread the last 7 road games. Indiana's 0-5 against the spread the last 5 home games. Memphis plays San Antonio. The Spurs are 8. The total is 193.5. The over is 5-0 the last 5 meetings in San Antonio. The over is 6-1 the last 7 meetings. And finally, Phoenix is a 1-point favorite over Oklahoma City Thunder in 213.5. Now, Oklahoma City Thunder have a 3-game advantage over Phoenix for the 8th and final playoff spot. If Phoenix has any chance of getting into the playoffs, they must beat Oklahoma City Thunder tonight. Phoenix is 9-1 on the unders the last 10 games. The overs 5-1 on the overs the last 6 meetings. And Oklahoma City Thunder are 9-1 on the unders their last 10 road games. Your free daily video play of the day today as we go for our 4th win in a row. The New Orleans Pelicans lay the 12 over Minnesota. Play New Orleans -12 over Minnesota as your free daily video play of the day. And let's see if I can go 2-0 in the conference finals today of the NCAA tournament. Back on Monday with your next report. We'll see you at that time. Ciao.